All rise. Court is now in session. You may be seated.
Thank you. For the record, the State Defense and Mr. Medina are present. I did receive a note from the jury that reads, Judge Pilati, we the jury have reached a verdict in the case of the State of Florida versus Derek Medina, F13-18474, signed by the foreperson. Before I have the jury come out, I am letting everybody know in the courtroom that whether the verdict is for you or against you, there will be no reaction. These jurors clearly have worked very hard, not only over the 3.5 weeks of testimony and argument, but also over the last 48 hours in their deliberations. So please let's have some respect for the work that they have done, not only in this case, but for our community. State, are you ready to receive the verdict?
Yes.
Defense?
Yes.
Please rise. may be seated.
For the record of the state defense, Mr. Medina, and all the jurors are accounted for. At this time, the court is going to review the verdict forms for legal sufficiency. The court does find the verdict forms to be legally sufficient. I will ask Deborah, our clerk, to please publish the verdict.
In the Circuit Court of the 11th Judicial Circuit in for Miami-Dade County, Florida, case number F1318474, the State of Florida versus Derek Vernon Medina. Verdict, count 1. We, the jury, find as follows as to count 1 of the indictment charging first-degree murder. The defendant is guilty of second-degree murder, a lesser included offense. The defendant carried, displayed, used, threatened to use, or attempted to use a firearm. The defendant actually possessed a firearm. The defendant discharged a firearm. The defendant discharged a firearm causing death. Verdict, count 2. We, the jury, find as follows as to count 2 of the indictment charges shooting, throwing a deadly missile. The defendant is guilty as charged in the indictment. Verdict, count 3. We, the jury, find as follows as to count 3 of the indictment charging child neglect, no great bodily harm. The defendant is guilty of child neglect, no great bodily harm. So say we all at Miami-Dade County, Florida, this 25th day of November 2015.
Signed by the foreperson.
Signed by the foreperson.
WG. Do either party wish to have the jury polled?
Yes.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, because your request to be anonymous to the media, I will have the clerk poll you, and she will explain to you what that means. She will address you by your juror number and your initial. Please listen carefully to Deborah.
Members of the jury, you have heard to read the verdict. As I call your summons number and your initials, if this is your verdict, answer yes. If this is not your verdict, answer no. Jury number 502RT. Is this your verdict? Juror number 817, initials RB.
Yes.
Juror number 839, initials LB.
Yes.
Juror number 1030, initials RS.
Yes.
Juror number 1396, initials WG.
Yes.
Juror number 1583, initials EB. Juror number 564, initials YL. Juror number 776, initials FS. Juror number 1013, initial AF.
Yes.
Juror number 1100, initials MJ.
Yes.
Juror number 89, initials KB.
Yes.
And juror number 1694, initials NM. Your Honor, the jury has succeeded in the verdict.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, I wish to now thank you for your time and your consideration of this case, and I also wish to advise you of some very special privileges enjoyed by jurors. No juror can ever be required to talk about the discussions that occurred in the jury room, except by court order. For many centuries, our society has relied upon juries for consideration of difficult cases such as this. We have recognized for hundreds of years that a jury's deliberations, discussions, and votes should remain their private affair as long as they wish it. Therefore, the law privilege, gives you a unique privilege not to speak about the jury's work. Although you are now at liberty to speak with anyone about your deliberations, you are also at liberty to refuse to speak to anyone. A request may come from those who are simply curious or from those who might seek to find fault with you as a juror. It will be up to you as an individual to decide whether to preserve your privacy as a juror. At this time, Jose, I will ask you to escort the jurors across the way. Their lunch is waiting. Ladies and gentlemen, you are excused from jury service. Please follow the process.
Please rise.
child neglect, no great bodily harm. You will remain remanded in the Dade County Jail. At this time, is the defense requesting a PSI?
Yes.
Okay, so a PSI will be ordered. I believe that that will take us directly into the Christmas vacation. It will be 30 days, which will be December 25th. So would you like to set it, I don't know what anybody's holiday plans are, but would you like to set it for the first week of, we'll receive it the week of, we'll receive the PSI the week of Christmas, but shall we set a sentencing date at this time? Let us set a sentencing date of January 15th. Any objection from the state?
No.
Defense?
Judge, I'm sorry, I'm going to be traveling out of the country on February 14th, so could we set it before that, please?
Yes, Judge, I'd like it before, I don't start the federal trial for the judge in Europe, it's specially set on the, look at the exact date,
So Judge,
on the 18th, so if we could set it.
Okay, let's do it January 11th.
Judge, when the PSI coming back?
Excuse me?
When you want the PSI back the same day?
I would like the PSI back now. The PSI shall be back by December 23rd,
Okay.
and sentencing will be set
January 11th.
January 11th at 11 a.m. Okay? Anything else from the state? From the defense?
No, it's fine.
Everybody have a wonderful Thanksgiving. Thank you all.
Of course.